Hello everybody and welcome to the sound test room. So I'm going to go all jazzy. So Soft Drummer, incredible, from Lumbeat. Louis Martinez done an exceptional job here, just as rock drummer. But this adds loads and loads of new stuff. So you can see now you have direct access to your effects here on and off. That's not if you want to control your effects, they're here. But this will, like, if I switch the delay now, it switches the reverb, it switches the reverb on and off. I can directly control my effects from there. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get to the things. It has Ableton Link, audio bus, all the usual stuff. It's very cool. Ableton Link's going to make a lot of people very happy. But this thing sounds, it's so realistic. And you can do some really cool stuff now. So I'm going to take the tempo up a little bit here, and I'm going to give you kind of a grand tour of the app. You can pretty much do anything you like here. You have like MIDI stuff now. Not exactly sure how all the MIDI stuff works, because MIDI's not my thing. I'm an idiot. However, it has Link, so you just can enable Link and you're done. It's a done deal. And it works. I think I tried it yesterday. Oh, yes, I did. I tried it yesterday with Fugue. Anyway, Fugue Machine. So, what do we have here? Well, let's take the tempo up. Nice. We can have it played with our hands. Roomy brushes. Let's turn the reverb on. And then let's, I think... Nice. Now, did you hear that fill? Let's go into jamming. And if we turn jam intensity... Hang on a minute, hang on. If we turn jam intensity, the higher we turn it, the more it's going to get that looser human feel. And we can make it more intense by doing that. Oh yeah. Now, the other super cool thing about this version is we can set our jam intensity for, like, we can say we don't want the snare to be, let's have no more intensity on the hats and kick, but just let's have the snare freaking out. Very nice. And let's change our bank. Now we also have this live pad section now. So what we can do now, if I wanted soft funk syncopath room brushes, I just hold that and it's done. And let's set the color for that. Okay, so let's go to our next pad here and hold that, and it will be also in there as well. And you can set the jam intensity for each one. So let's choose another pattern here. And you see I've gone to Crazy Sun now, so let's hold that one for that. And it's Crazy Sun. Okay, and then let's do this. Let's select this one, and let's go a completely different. Let's go brush, this one, and that. And then we'll just hold this, and it's done. And we can change the jam intensity, and we can set the color for each one as you've just seen. Now, Let us see. See how brilliant that is. So you can just set up your pads, then you can have them trigger off your MIDI, and you can load, save. Sorry, you can save your pad setup and everything like that. So it's kind of like song section, except that you can do it on the pads. But with this, with the song section, is brilliant. So if I just play, you can see how you build. You could just add another one here. Then you can choose this one. I can choose that one, and then save. And it's added down there, and you can choose to have it fill or not as well. If we double tap that there, you can see we don't have to have the fill on, we don't have to have the cymbals on. We can choose our bars. We can have it just play for 1 bar, well, all the way up to 32 bars if we wanted to. So, or we can just delete the part. So we could have that fill, for instance, and let's say have that fill in, and we can save, and it's this one now, and we can play the whole song. Or we could start from there. You know, just think this is an amazing drum machine. Awesome. So let's go back to, let's go back now, get out of song mode. I just wanted to run you through the effects as well. So let's choose something quite straightforward. That's quite nice. And I'll show you so you still need jamming intensity thing. Is it? Oh yeah, you've got a mixer, and if we go full version, you've got a mixer for all the toms and stuff as well. All the sounds you can change out. So say for instance, I don't particularly like that snare drum. Let's go basic a sec, so you can just see the hi-hat, snare and kick, but you can change out the toms as well. Let's change the snare. Nice. Put some reverb on. Let's just adjust the reverb a little. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let's change out the kick. Replaces the kick with a hoop. Very nice. So we can change our cymbals as well. And then, or we can just hit the dice. And it'll randomize for us. Let's check out the effects now. So delay. So we can put a low pass on the delay. Okay. Very nice EQ. We can compress. That's cool. Oh yeah. That compressor's mega. So there you go, guys. Soft drummer, just brilliant. Just brilliant. But I've always been a big fan of rock drummer and stuff like that. And you know, Louis' other apps, the drum apps are just superb. They're beyond something else. Oh, one more thing as well. Of course, you can just completely build your own pattern as you would in any drum machine. So you know, you have super duper complete control. Save your sets, your songs. Your live pads now are great. So like I said, you've got even more control over how your fills work. You can lock up as well, or unlock, so you're changing freely and stuff. And just so much. It's just so cool. So much cool stuff. There you go, guys. Soft drummer. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have liked the video, visit thesoundtestroom.com. Yes, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. See you later.